What's up, my friend? I want to talk about a concept that really changed how I look at business and life. So let me tell you a story. This is probably 15 years ago or so. I was writing my blog about what I realized about personal development stuff, and then I got this email out of the blue from a guy named Eric in San Francisco who had read my blog, and he was very curious and interested, and he told me how he had started this mobile social gaming startup, again 15 years ago, and was doing gangbusters. They're doing fantastic, and they had just gotten an acquisition offer for $300 million, which was completely life-changing money for him. And he was miserable. Why was he miserable at the prospect of being offered $300 million? What he realized in that moment was that having that money would not actually make him happy. All of the problems that he had, the pain, the suffering, the ickiness, the void, the resistance, all of those feelings, he had put in a bucket that said, at some point in the future, when I sell my company and I make a lot of money, then I'm going to feel amazing. I'm going to be on a beach sipping margaritas and living the loca vida, or vida loca, or whatever it is. And in that moment where it was within his grasp, he realized, holy crap, it doesn't solve any of my emotional problems. It solves money problems, but it doesn't solve any of my emotional problems. And now this was my only strategy to solve these problems. Now I realize that was a mirage, and now I got to deal with my shit, and I'm depressed. And I've seen this over and over again. Like all the tech entrepreneurs I know that have an exit, every single time, especially if it's the first exit, they will have a depression. They'll have like at least 3 months where they go through a depression. They just feel miserable. Because there's a loss of identity, there's a loss of purpose and meaning, and there's a loss of strategy for how to be happy. See, the thing is, most of us live our lives thinking that somewhere in the future is where happiness and fulfillment lies, right? We imagine some future where all our problems are going to be solved, and then we're going to be excited and happy and finally feel good enough or safe or fulfilled, or like we deserve to be here, we belong, or worthy of love, or connected, whatever it is for you. Like there's something that you're not allowing yourself right now that you're putting out in the future. When I, then I. No, doesn't work. Doesn't work. If you don't have it today, nothing that changes in your external circumstance will ever create a lasting change in that emotional state inside of you. It just won't, because you're living in resistance. All of those feelings of security, safety, belonging, love, worthiness, all of those feelings are available to you this second because you are an amazing divine creature. You're love itself, but you have a story that doesn't allow you that, and you're making the circumstance about it, but it's really just a decision in your mind. And the great thing about decisions in the mind is that they can be changed. They can be changed. So here's how this impacts you and I and Simplero is when I realized this, I realized like I'm not building Simplero for some magical exit in the future that we're going to make a bunch of money and then I'm going to be happy and living on a beach, because I know that that's an illusion. The future never arrives. I'm always going to be right here, right now. So I'm building Simplero for right here, right now. I'm building Simplero in a way that fulfills me. And what fulfills me is intimacy. It's connecting with people, heart to heart, soul to soul, spirit to spirit. I realized like I had a programming in my mind that said, well, business is about like you kind of leave your personality at home and then all your feelings and all your emotional stuff and your desires and your wants and all that stuff. You leave that outside and then you go to work and you're just like, all mind. That's not how it works. What I get to do is pour all of me, all of my beingness, my essence and my gifts and my talents, my skills and all of that filtered through my personality into the work that I do. And that's the real gift. And that's the same for you. You know this is true, right? And so I thought, I really recognized that whenever I went to like business and like, I got to do business and marketing, it's like, there's no energy there for me. There's no drive, no pull. Like money doesn't give me energy. Intimacy does. Intimacy, connection, seeing the impact that I'm having with my work on other people, that gives me something, that gives me fulfillment, that gives me energy. And so you will see this at Simplero is that we are a company that builds intimate relationships with people. Like you don't have to participate. Like you can just use the software if you want to, but the invitation is get intimate with us. And I'm not obviously talking in a romantic fashion or anything, but just being together, like in the present moment, being willing to reveal ourselves to each other. That's the invitation to you. Someone was commenting recently about how open to feedback we are and approachable. And like, I'm in our community every day and responding to things and sharing what we're doing and listening to input and figuring this out. That's because that's what fuels me. I'm not like doing this so I can have a great exit in the future. I'm not saying that might not happen, but it's not even on my radar. It's not my mode. Like at some point I'm going to die and I'm going to pass this on, and hopefully we're still alive at that time. But my focus is making something that's fulfilling and worthy of my time and energy every single day, not for some magical future. And so you'll see that with everyone on the team is that we're really approachable and we're really intimate. And we think about this as a partnership with you. Like we're in this together. Like we depend on you because we have any funding outside, right? So all of the revenue comes straight from you guys. There's no investor. I own at this point 100% of Simplero. There's no other investor. There's no other stakeholders that we need to be responsible to other than you. You're the ones that's paying for this whole thing. And so our job is to be the best stewards that we can of the resources that you give us, the money, to hire the right people, to build the right features and support you guys in the way that we can best support you, and figure out between all of the thousands of members that we have, like and everybody has like different things that they want. Like our job is to take all of that and figure out how to serve the most people in the best way possible. And the more that we can collectively help this company grow and have more members from all over the world, the more resources we have to pour back into you, right? So every member that you refer to us, that's money that we have to invest in the product. And we do have an affiliate program that you can sign up for so you can get a cut of it, but you can also choose to just refer and let us keep that cut, which means we have more resources to help you, right? So that's up to you, but it's really a partnership. We're partnering with you to build the best thing for you, for your business, for the long haul. That's our mission. That's our goal. And so that's what we do. That's what we love to do. And we've created a business here where we just love coming to work every day. And that's the goal. Yeah. And I hope that that's what you are looking for too, because that's life. Like life is not somewhere out in the future. It's literally here today, right now, if you choose to be present for it. So that is my message for you today. And let me know how this resonates. I love hearing from you. Just hit reply or leave a comment wherever you're watching this. Let me know what you think, how this landed. What did you get out of it? I love to serve you guys. See you soon.